Cover letter. Covering letter is the most important thing which most of us generally ignore. So in this video, what we are going to cover, we are going to cover this in three parts. First part, we'll try to understand what is covering letter, why we require it, what are do's and don'ts. Then we'll look into the typical format of covering letter. Then in next last part, we'll actually write a covering letter, okay, based on the discussions in first and second part. So let us try to understand what is covering letter. It is nothing but a pre-interview phase. Okay, so this is very important. Before your interview, covering letter is the only thing which gives you a real chance to write whatever you want and express whatever you want to a potential client. Okay, and it really makes you stand out of the crowd. So this is very important document. Now, why covering letter is required? Okay, this indicates the seriousness of job applicants. Okay, the job seeker is serious about the job. It really indicates the feeling. Now it proves that you have gone through the job description and you feel you are fit for it. Okay, you understand the roles and responsibilities, then only you are applying. It demonstrates that you have put in your best effort to learn about the company where you are going to apply for a job. So this is very important. This is why this is required. It indicates your seriousness. You are not lazy and you are genuinely interested in that position. Okay, you are applying because you want it. You are not doing the form filling on any of the job portal casually. So this indicate you are serious about the job. You know what are the job description, what are the roles and responsibilities, and you are genuinely interested for that position. So that is why this is also important. In most of the job applications, it is mentioned covering letter is optional, but they never say it should be ignored. So again, this is a mandatory requirement while applying for any of the job. So let us look at a few of the do's and don'ts while generating covering letter. Okay. So first and most important thing is unique and job specific. It is not like your CV or resume which we generate for one time and we use it for a year or two. This is something which we need to generate for each and every job because it is a unique document and job specific. Make each covering letter unique, specific to the job description. First of all, we need to look into the job description. Then only we should create a covering letter specific to that job description. We'll do this in last slide where we'll pick one of the job description and we'll develop a covering letter specific to that job description. So don't talk in general, it should be specific. Mention position title. Okay, sometime although this is a responsibility of job poster that what is the job position and title, but we need to be very specific. We need to be clear where what kind of position we are applying for. Okay, so this should be mentioned in your covering letter also. Read the job description. This is the first and most important thing. Use the job description as the basis of your covering letter. What we are looking for, this will be mentioned in the job description. What we do, this will also be there. Minimum requirement, our ideal candidate. So half of the covering letter will be depending on these kind of sentences. These are the hints given by the job poster to develop the covering letter. So it is very useful information which will be there for every job. Job description will be sent by consultants and it will be posted on job portals. You have to look into that and create your job, your covering letter based on this only. Give personal touch. Mention hiring manager's name. Okay, like dear Mr. XXX. If you know the name, then it is better. Otherwise, you can always mention dear hiring manager. Okay, this gives some personal touch to that. Sign off with your own name at the end of the covering letter. So this also add to the personal touch. Contact details. This is the most important thing. Even you are not selected for the job, your contact details will always be available with the clients. Okay, so never forget to mention these things. Let us look at some of the don'ts which we need to avoid while creating a covering letter. Avoid lengthy structure. Single page is enough, 3 to 4 paragraphs are sufficient. condense things, if you want to mention many things, just condense those things into simple relevant information. Simple sentences and relevant information should be there. So avoid lengthy, this is must. No templates. Nowadays there are so many things available on internet. You can go search for covering letter for piping engineer, you will get some templates, but don't go for those tailor-made things. You need to tailor it to the job requirement. Okay, we'll discuss in detail these things. Once you go through all these things, you don't have to copy it from anywhere. Minimum uses of I. Play around with words, don't use I word again and again. Okay, no copy and paste from your resume is different, your covering letter is different. There is no reason to duplicate the information into covering letter. Okay, we'll see how we can develop the covering letter which is a little bit different from your CV, and you can convey the message whatever you want to do to the clients. Minimum but relevant. Don't list out all these skills, only 2-3 relevant skills are sufficient in covering letter. Okay, and also don't use each and every single word from your job description. Those should be relevant, similar to those ones. No overshow. Avoid such sentences. I have dreamed my whole life of working for this amazing companies. Don't do this kind of buttering in covering letter. Be genuine, be serious, and convey the relevant information. So these are few of the do's and don'ts. So let us look into further second part, where we are going to cover the format, actual covering letter format. Okay, now if you see, this is a typical format which every covering letter should be converted into. Okay, but keep in mind this is unique, specific to the particular job description. So as we have discussed, to the hiring manager, then paragraph 1, paragraph 2, 3, 4 and 5, maybe we can say it end of covering letter. So these are the 4 paragraphs which are important, and this relevant information should be there in each and every paragraph. What is job and why you are applying? Okay, this is a indication which we need to give in first paragraph. What we have to mention: explain your current position, how long you have been doing, and what you are good at. Okay, this is simple answer, you can do it for any of the job application. Okay, this will be job specific, job description specific, and you have to do it again every time you are developing a covering letter. Very simple. What the job is and why you are applying. How you can answer? You will mention your current experience and what you are good at. In paragraph second, what skills you have to give to the company. In third, why should they pick you? Okay, these two things should be covered in second and third paragraph. How we are going to cover? 2 or 3 sentences about successful projects and explain how did you contributed. 1 or 2 sentences about your employment, something relevant to the job you are applying for. If you answer these 3 things, you can answer these 2 questions in paragraph 2 and 3. Okay, so this is very simple. We are going to actually develop a covering letter in next part. So just we are trying to understand how we are going to answer and how we are mentioning the relevant information in each and every paragraph. Similarly, in fourth paragraph, we are closing with a brief overview of everything. You notice a brief overview, but we are trying to close the covering letter now. Pass the confidence that you can complete the task they want. Okay, this is very important paragraph. We have to give confidence to the client that yes, you can do the particular job mentioned. All the roles and responsibilities can be fulfilled by you. You have to pass the confidence. Write 1 or 2 sentences with confidence and explain how you will do it. Okay, this is very important. You have to pass it clear message that this you are fit for that job. Now end the covering letter. This is kind of paragraph 5. Here what we can do: I welcome you to contact me via contact method mentioned above with any question or to discuss my skills further. Okay, this can be a sentence in your last paragraph. I look forward to hearing from you. Kind regards. Then you can mention your name. So this is a typical format of a covering letter which can be used for all covering letters. Now let us look at 2 examples. which you can, I mean, what kind of language you can use in these paragraph just to relate to this. If suppose someone has written, I am an excellent communicator, okay, or you can write, I am an excellent communicator, which would benefit your company, as I understand the main focus of your business is communication with customers and throughout the team. So same message you have conveyed in a different way. So such things you have to mention in each and every covering letter based on the job requirement. You should avoid such thing like we have discussed earlier also. Every day I check the website and social media for the chance of a job with your amazing organization. Please give me this chance. Don't beg anything. You apply. They are also looking for talent and you have that talent. Just apply with the genuine information. No need to do buttering and all. So these things should be avoided. Okay. This kind of sentences should be there to get a convincing covering letter. So now let us start developing an actual covering letter. Let us implement this format and create a covering letter for a piping designer. If you see, this is one of the covering letter. We have selected piping designer as a position. This is a job description. These are available on job portals. Whenever you get a job interview call or something, you will get this information along with that email. So if you see, they are looking for piping designer draft plans and drawings for the construction operation and layout of piping system. We need to understand each and every word what they are looking for piping systems. They are looking for piping designers, okay, and they want to generate few drawings for construction operation and layout. These systems are responsible for moving utility resources. So these are not complicated one. These are utility resources such as water, sewage, petroleum and natural gas. Okay, they have mentioned the piping system type also. If you have done your previous work in any of the plants, you can always apply for that. You are fit for that. It's piping designer's responsibility to map out a system that makes sense and runs efficiently. So that means someone is looking for piping designers who have already worked in construction operation and who are aware of piping system of layouts. Okay, so especially in utility resources. So now you know what kind of information they are looking for, what kind of candidate they are looking for, and they have mentioned the desired skills and experience. Now if you see distributed control system, supervisory skill, that means they are not looking for fresher level people. Gas, project engineering management, water, petrochemical engineering, front end engineering, feed, they are also looking for. Okay, so these are the keywords which they want you to look into, and you need to select whether you are good for them or not, whether you are fit for job or not, whether you should apply for this job or not. So seniority level, they have mentioned entry level, but it indicates supervisory skills also. So maybe they are not looking for fresher, but maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years of experience they are looking for. So this is full-time job. So you can select based on this whether you want to go for full-time or contract based. So this is also one of the criteria to select the job. Industry, they have mentioned kind of industry. Job functions also they have mentioned. So once you understand the job description, then only you can start working on actual writing. Okay, you can actually start your covering letter. So let us start based on this job description. Let us create a covering letter. At most you can mention at top of the covering letter, you can mention your name. Okay, many people write their name on right side. You can write on left side also, maybe in center also, that doesn't matter, but you have to mention it on top with the little higher bigger font. Okay, then address, this indicates where you are located. Mobile number, how they can contact you. Your email address. So this is the information, this is the mandatory common information which should be there in every covering letter. Then as we have discussed earlier, it is starting with dear hiring manager. Mention name if possible. If you know, if you can search out the name of the hiring manager, you can always mention here. Okay, so now let us go to the first paragraph. Introducing yourself. My name is, okay, name of the candidate, and I have been working with the name of the current employer for last how many years. So you have introduced yourself with over 5 years. You have mentioned how much experience you have of total experience as piping designer. Okay, they are looking for piping designer. You are working as a piping designer from last 5 years, handling layout and piping system belonging to petroleum and natural gas. Okay, you have selected these few words. These are mentioned here, petroleum and natural gas. So you are fit for utility things also, utility resources also. So you have mentioned, I strongly feel my profile matches with the job description you have outlined. Moreover, I am highly interested in joining your team. Okay, you have introduced yourself and you have shown your interest, whether you are interested to join or not. Second part, you are mentioning your skills. I have completed my diploma in mechanical engineering from this university. In which year? Okay, now I have acquired piping course from some institute. You can mention that. So you are mentioning your skills. Okay, now this is the time to highlight 2 or 3 of your main skills, like expert in developing plot plan, plant layout, section views, piping studies in 2D drafting tools. Okay, especially AutoCAD. So this is one of the expertise you have as a piping designer. Okay, I collaborate with designer and other discipline to complete project activities. So you have mentioned like you have some supervisory skills also. Okay, you can manage a team of 2-3 designers and you can coordinate with other disciplines. Recently, I had been at construction site where I dealt with project and client team members while solving construction and site queries. So that means you have mentioned that you are familiar with construction sites and operations and you are good in dealing with the project team members. Okay, so you have selected few words from job description and you have tailored your covering letter based on that. Now third paragraph, why they should select you. I am aware that your company has been working towards many exciting projects and initiatives in petroleum industry, especially with projects related to utility resources. As I have been doing similar activities, I am really confident that I will good fit for your mentioned role for the position of piping designer and contribute towards company's goal in future. Okay, so you are passing on the confidence that whatever they are looking for, you are the same person and you have been doing that same work in recent time and you are a very good fit for the job. Then closing with brief overview. My CV details about my extensive experience, training details and other accomplishment as piping designer. In addition, I have strong communication, time resource management and organization skills that serve me and team very well on all job sites. Okay, so you are summarizing. Okay, if you want to go into further detail, you can look into my CV, which is attached here with along with the covering letter, to get and feel how much skilled and training I have already received. So those things you can always mention in your closer when you are briefing the all these things. Now, how to close the covering letter. I appreciate your taking time to review my credentials and experience. I welcome you to contact me via contact methods above to discuss how I can contribute my strengths at the company name. So kind regards, candidate name. So this is how we can generate your covering letter, but be specific to a job description. Create covering letter for individual job you are applying for. Okay, so this was only a case where we consider the position for piping designers. This is applicable for all kind of job positions. Just look into the job description and tailor your covering letter. Don't forget to make specific covering letter for each job. So I hope you like the content and you learned something, how to generate your covering letter and how important it is. Don't forget to attach covering letter with each and every job application. So hope you enjoyed it. So stay tuned. See you in the next part.